think that you would see these lights and think, oh my gosh, what's going on? I need to slow down. Somebody didn't. Because of that, Dave and I come to a cemetery to see Ross.
It's been 2 years since her world turned upside down, never to be the same again. His family says Ross Booker was only 20 years old and has his whole life ahead of him. Good evening, I'm Brandon Morano.
And I'm Karina Rubio. He was a tow truck driver from St. Joseph, clearing debris when he was hit and killed. Today, Tatman's Towing wanted to do something to keep his memory alive and spread one message: slow down and move over. WCIA3's Amanda Brennan explains.
Ross is one of those kids that thinks outside the box. And he wasn't afraid of anything.
That's how Marita Booker will always remember her pride and joy, her son Ross.
As a younger guy, grew into being a woodworker like his dad and his brother.
But all of that was cut short on March 5th, 2022.
We remember that day so well. The wind was blowing crazy.
Ross Booker was clearing an accident in Champaign when a car hit and killed him.
It was night. It's 9:05. He was only 20 years, 10 months, and 20 days.
Now Tatman's Towing and the Booker family is making sure Ross's contagious smile will never be forgotten with a processional.
And it's to bring awareness. One, bring awareness for the slow down, move over, Scott's Law, and what an extraordinary young man.
Driving about 12 tow trucks throughout Champaign-Urbana, over to the crash site, and wrapping up at the cemetery Ross is buried at in St. Joseph.
We pulled together.
His mother now considers Tatman's an extension of her family and really feels part of their brotherhood.
All of our first responders have families. They want to get home. They want to hug their mom and dad. They want to tell their mom and dad about their day.
We shouldn't have to be watching out for our lives, and we all want to go home safe tonight.
Now all Marita can do is look back at some of her favorite memories and spread her message to every driver getting behind the wheel.
Whether you're 16 or 106, when you don't slow down and move over, the bench that now represents Ross is your end result. We hope and pray that this message resonates with someone, that you hear it, that you remember it, and that when you're going by someone out there working, because where they're working is their office, take care of them.
Reporting in St. Joseph, Amanda Brennan, WCIA3, your local news leader.
In honor of her son, she's urging everyone to wear purple this Friday the 8th. That's the day Ross Booker donated his organs through Gift of Hope. Regarding the crash in March 2022, the 16-year-old driver who hit Booker was originally charged with improper lane passing involving an emergency vehicle. That charge was later dropped, and the teenager was convicted of failure to reduce speed to avoid an accident. His license was revoked. Just last month, the city of Champaign unanimously approved a $2 million wrongful death settlement. His family sued the city, saying police officers should not have let him walk into the intersection while cleaning it.